need to look at this real quick. This is just an arbitrary. It's just, I don't know if that's true or not. This is just something I learned.
In college?
It's a possible.
All right. If the limit as n approaches, are y'all ready to listen?
Yeah.
The limit as n approaches infinity for the sum from I equals 1 to n of b minus a over n times f of I will equal to the integral from a to b of f of x dx.
What's above all
Hmm?
that? What's above?
That's what we're talking about.
Wow.
Oh, that says f of x. Sorry. I was fouling the graph.
Now, what is this? This is.
That is just what we just discussed. This is just the complicated way of saying it.
I don't really need to know this.
Now, one thing you got to know is if the segment is above the graph, or above the x-axis, I should say, not above the graph. If it's above the x-axis, a to b of f of x will be greater than 0. If we're talking below the graph, below the x-axis,
Can you move it up a little bit?
yeah,
That's on
I know. But they expect my A game, so I'll take it. I'll take it as a challenge. Mm-hmm.
On the graph, does that say F of I?
Hmm.
She answered
Answer for sure. That's above.
So it is okay when you're doing an integral. Now, not every time you're doing an integral are you finding area. An integral will give you the area, but not every time you do an integral are you actually finding area. But anytime you do an integral and you get a negative answer, you can know that the majority of the graph is below the x-axis. Are y'all good with that? Alright. So, let me give y'all one to try on your own.
Once, where it says B of X that less than 0.
If you go from 8, if you're below,
Right above it.
the x, okay,
Less than symbol?
this is greater than. Yeah, that's dx. Is that better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So,
I'm done.
okay, is everybody done? Okay. All right. Yeah, these sleeves are a little long and I've already messed them up right there. All right, go ahead and solve that one at your desk. And anytime it's a constant, just put the x with it. All right, so what is just the antiderivative of
2/3 x cubed minus 3x, and then in the little bracket you're gonna have 2, 0, and then you're gonna plug in 2. Now when we plug in 2 to this,
I'm listening. What now?
Negative 2/3.
now how does 3 times 2?
No, there's not a G up here. That's an 8. Because it's 2 cubed.
Yeah. How do you decide to plug 2 in?
Because you're over.
Yeah, remember it's cap f of b. This is b. So it's the antiderivative at 2 minus the antiderivative at 0.
So you take the antiderivative first, and then you do that whole setup thing, and then plug those numbers in.
Yeah.
Are they all 2/3?